Mutual fund data for the month of October is out. Equity mutual fund inflows surged to 19,932 crores in the month of October 2023 versus 13,857 crores in September. This is data as per Association of Mutual Funds in India, AMFI. This trajectory is obviously indicative of growing confidence, investor confidence in financial markets. All three major categories, including mid-cap, small-cap and large-cap, attracted significant investments, with each of them showing positive inflows. Overall inflows in the 47 trillion rupees Indian mutual fund industry went up in the month of October. Net inflows were at 80,586 crores. Inflows through SIPs or systematic investment plans continue to go up in October, almost at 16,928 crores from 16,042 crores a month ago. Although that data coming in right here, we're hoping to break that down. Kartik Malhotra joining us here in the studio. Kartik, hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Shweta.
Well, a good day to talk about mutual funds as we are looking to close the week. Interesting numbers coming in there. More confidence this month as opposed to last month. This has been the trend now.
So thankfully, Shweta, you know, the September lull in the mutual fund industry, that has been reversed in the month of October. So we were almost at the same levels, 21,000 crore rupees of net inflows in the month of August, which dwindled to about 14,000 crore rupees in the month of September. Now we are back to August levels, a little tad short of the August numbers, but at least we are back in the 20,000 rupees of net inflow, 20,000 crore rupees of net inflows when it comes to mutual funds. I think two themes which are standing out beautifully. One, of course, is this continued SIP route that retail investors take to participate in the personal finance journey called mutual funds. So a good sort of, you know, boost there, 16,000 crore odd out of the total net inflows of 20,000 crore rupees coming through the SIP route, which means that the investor discipline of monthly deductions being allocated into mutual funds of all kinds is a trend where we have seen more investments rather than stopping of SIPs or withdrawal of money. I think the second headline that really stands out is that pretty much like the markets, despite very high valuations that we've seen of late, and even the war in the Middle East or Far West, as we like to call it, as well as you know, the overall scenario when it comes to oil prices and the pressure on the Indian rupee vis-a-vis, you know, safe haven dollar investments going up, dollar index rising, etc. We haven't seen, despite that, the Indian markets have held ground, and overall the valuations seem to be a little high. But despite these high valuations, we haven't seen retail investors chicken out and cash their profits. If anything, quite the reverse. We've seen more bullish sort of approach with the rising numbers. For the fourth time, I think in this year, in this calendar year 2023, we have again seen net inflows rather than outflows. So I think that story continues to be intact. Pretty much like the equity markets, it's the small caps which are shining the light.
I mean, come to think of it, small caps are doing consistently well. Days on days, weeks on weeks, we continue to track markets here. Small cap companies are also doing extremely well. What's happening here?
So I think it's fairly evident that even the mutual fund AMCs are dipping into the small cap bucket, because that is where the demand is. Consumers are buying small cap stocks. Those stocks obviously are rising. There is growth momentum palatable in the small cap, even in the mid cap, but more so in the small cap space right now, and that is what the mutual funds are also buying. So overall, I think this rally of small caps, which is so obvious day on day when you track the markets, is also a trend which is visible in the indirect stock market investment through these baskets of stocks in the mutual fund industry. So two themes: SIPs continue to roll. Three, in fact, SIPs continue to roll. September downturn outflows have been turned around, converted into inflows. We are back at August levels. Fourth straight month, not straight but fourth month in the calendar year where we've seen net inflows, and small caps giving wings to the mutual fund investment industry.
And retail investors saying mutual fund sahi hai, perhaps?
Mutual fund sahi hai, small cap is more sahi for them right now in the risk reward ratio.
All right, and that is as far as mutual funds for the month of October is concerned.